Alright. So, right slips are exit. If your next exit is coming up, what's your thought process in general?
I should be reducing my speed.
If it says reduce speed, you should reduce speed. If it doesn't, then you're expected to maintain the same level of speed, right? So let's at least increase the speed as we go up this slope here, slopey dual carriageway. All right, so we know it's 40 at the moment. Okay.
Slip road coming up.
Okay, slip road coming up, so it looks like it's got their own lane.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, and so now, seeing as this exit's coming up, as well as a new left lane, what's your intentions?
Looking at the mirror.
Okay, don't let's say it so hard. Yeah, come on, come on. Okay, mirrors.
Indicating.
It's indicating. When you're going?
No.
Okay. And then what does that sign mean?
So
Are you intentionally accelerating down? Because you're accelerating a lot
it's
now.
A countdown.
Yeah, so signal left to come off. Because you're adding more acceleration and you're not in your lane properly, you're encroaching in the right lane. Come on, you need to get into the middle of your lane properly. Yeah. What you got to try not to do is panic, because I feel like you're still panicking, and that's what's increasing the acceleration. Right, now that you're in.
I'm going to cut down on my speed.
Okay, cancel your indicator. We want to go right third exit. What lane would you pick?
Right.
Good. Now, naturally, when approaching the roundabout, are you going to start picking up speed or slowing down?
Slowing down.
What's the speed limit now?
30.
So you've got to slow it down. Are you in an appropriate gear?
No.
No, what gear do you want? You've got to stay in your lane though, because you're coming out of your lane. As much as you're struggling, no, 1 second. Okay. Right, slow it down, Flav, slow it down. Right, we're going to go right third exit. Because we struggled with the gears, we didn't get to see the sign. So stop right here, stop, take your time. Right, so right third exit. Where do people know when you're going, sorry, signal right? Okay, let me know when you're going. Don't rush. What lane are you going to pick? Which one?
The furthest.
The right one, yeah? Are we good?
Yep.
So don't rush and don't panic. So we said exit 1, we want the third exit, yeah? Should we change gears? Exit 2. And what do we say about these roundabouts around here? It's better to
stay.
No, it's better to change, or it's better to change lanes. Or most of the roundabouts, you have to change lanes to exit. You're checking your mirrors, you're signaling.
Yep.
Left. Okay, stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. Your lane goes. But what we're saying is, majority of the roundabouts around here, it's best to best to change lanes to the left to exit, because we don't know which one spirals out with it and which one doesn't. Does that make sense? I'll explain in a second. Because I feel like you're just trying to focus on just driving at the moment. All right. So the roundabout that you just did.
Yeah.
Did your lane spiral into your exit, or did you have to change lanes?
I had to change lanes.
Did you change lanes at all?
No,
you didn't.
We went to the right first.
Okay.
And then
and it just took you. It took you right. It took you to your exit, right? It kind of sort of spiraled into your exit. Okay. It didn't really spiral that much, to be honest with you. Anyway, right. So for now, just focus on going right slip. But I would like to discuss that point when we have a moment to stop somewhere. But if you can just follow signs to right slip. Okay, we need to get better lane discipline, because your lane discipline is not great. Sometimes you're too close to the right line of your lane when you're in the normal driving lane. Don't rush yourself. That's it. I mean, it looks like there's not any other passengers jumping on and off, so it's not. Is it worth overtaking him? No. We'll just hold back, because he looks like he's moving off. Did you see signs to right slip?
Yes, it's just straight ahead. Okay,
good. So we're gonna go straight on. We're coming into sort of the border areas of, careful of the curb, coming into the border areas of sort of pinner area and stuff. Alright, now is left lane always straight on for us? No, so mirror signal. Again, don't delay that signal. You know you got a signal. You're looking at the right normal and having your finger over for 5 seconds, 3 seconds. That's it, signal. Don't hold it. You know you got a signal. Mirrors, you checked it, signal. Don't keep your eyes locked on the right door mirror and your fingers. At least signal, and then keep on glancing over ever so often to see when you can move over. What's the speed limit on this road?
30.
So if you're sort of close to 36 miles an hour, would that be a failing test?
Yes.
Yeah. So you can't sort of go 6 miles above your speed limit. What's the bus doing? Is there space to go around him?
No.
Yeah, there is. It's mirror signal. But you've already stopped, so you've actually lost a lot of that power and momentum. Right. He's only picked up one passenger.
One,
Because you've delayed yourself, you're better off just waiting now. Can you see, yeah?
Yeah.
You already said no to the space that was available, yeah? That space there is called hatch markings. You can, when it's safe and necessary, go around. If he's picking up 10 passengers, are you going to still wait there for a long time?
No.
You probably want to think about going around safely if it's safe to do so. Remember, following a bus, we anticipate naturally it's going to be stopping and starting and stopping and pulling up and pulling off and pulling up and pulling off. So whenever you get a safe opportunity to overtake, your intention is to do so. Don't accelerate hard to him. Again, see, sometimes you're accelerating quite hard randomly, and it's not really helping you. Mirror signal. Have a look at the space. If it's free, take it. I can't say I'm trusting you to go. Okay, you're committed. Come on, now you're checking your mirrors. That's it. Don't rush it. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to accelerate hard. Just progressive. Because I think you're not going to help yourself ultimately when something pops up randomly. Don't accelerate hard. Just progressive enough for you to be progressively going past him in a prompt way. Not so hard with acceleration. Okay, Ruislip Gardens, High Street area. It's called West End Road, clutch down.
Is it in U-turn?
Yeah, he's doing a 3-point turn, yeah? I would be surprised. Okay, he's not even doing a 3-point turn. Okay. Now, remember, you got marked down for adequate clearance. This is where you can start picking up the clearance of obstruction, meaning if you start getting nervous and going too fast and you get too close to parked cars, then I will start feeling that you're getting too close to parked cars and I feel like I want to touch your steering wheel. So this is now where you need to start taking responsibility of making sure my speed is appropriate as well as my position is appropriate for the space that I have. Now we're no longer in central London, so therefore there's going to be more opportunities to get to gear 3, more opportunities for you to travel longer in gear 3 than you would in sort of like the Grove area where we have our lessons. Naturally, when you need to slow down, you need to also start getting that back to appropriate gears. Don't rush it, take your time. Okay. Let's go gear 3. Come on. It's still wide enough for us to tolerate gear 3 and not having to sort of excessively rev in gear 2 and cars keep on telling us gear 3, gear 3. Naturally, just ease off on the bends, ease off the gas on the bends. Anticipate what we're anticipating. Right, northward, okay. Let's see if we can see signs to northward. Okay. Yeah. Any particular reason why accelerating hard here? Okay. So gear 3 is what we do roundabouts in?
No.
Yeah. But then see how that general acceleration that you did before you said signs to north was right. I mean, number one, you should have accelerated into a bend. 2, the signs coming up. You need to think about where you're going. So accelerating like that wasn't going to help. Northward.
Straight.
Okay. Careful. Just follow your road. Be careful of the curve. Yeah, it's straight. Ruislip, High Street. Okay. Big High Street. We've discussed it before. It's local to the test centre. It's a high street that they do come down. A lot of parked cars. Cars can be opening doors. People can be walking in between cars. Delivery drivers can be stopping and reversing, parking like the big Tesco's and stuff.
Crossing.
Yeah. Well, take your time. And remember, here you could also be getting close to parked cars as well. So the examiners can be getting that careful, and examiners can be getting nervous. All right. Take your time. Just let me know when you're safe to go. You good? No. Can you see the reverse guys, the rear drivers parking and stuff? As I mentioned, these are sort of things you can watch out for and should be looking out for. Look in the distance to see what you're planning and seeing and what you're looking out for. You're looking out for zebra crossings, junctions, informal crossings, people might be crossing. You're really committed, you know. Looking out for those signs to northward. About, is it going to get tight with anyone coming from the opposite side? It could do with the big guy. He looks like he's in his lane though.
Yeah. Nice.
Is anything protruding out on my side of the road? Slowing it down a little bit more because you can see there's a lot of buses there and broken bus. Do you see a sign to where you're going? Okay, you missed it. It's left, yeah? The roundabout. Make sure you're looking out for the signs. Slow it down. It's usually white, black writing. You're starting to remember the area a little bit, yeah? What's the speed limit on this road?
20.
Is it 20?
There's 30. Should be for the lights.
Yeah, so I haven't seen anything saying us 20. So we take the assumption it's 30. Should we speed to this bend?
Slow
Yeah,
down.
so you're doing 30 on approach to the bend. You can see now you're having to brake a lot. It's like you can anticipate that because you can see the road's bending. So prior to you getting to the bend, slow down before the bend. So you just maybe ease off initially and then maybe brake where you need to. And it will help you feel more comfortable approaching that bend. Or any bend, or bends in general. Don't just think about moving the car, think about how you want to move the car. Alright, so do you remember roads like Crazy Single, Blue Bridge Road?
Yeah.
We'll pass them, just check them out again. And I'll try to show you some new places that I've discovered with some other students that are appropriate to see. They're not that difficult in my opinion, but again, everyone has their own things that they find a little bit challenging. There's a lot of those sort of single carriages that are 40 miles an hour that we haven't visited prior.
Is it the same place where she took me?
I'm not too sure. I couldn't tell you where she's taking you. But you'll check it out and see. Was it 40 roads where she took you?
Yeah.
It's most likely will be there. Straight turn roundabout. Think about it. So I already said there's a roundabout coming up. You should be preparing on approach to this roundabout. You should be already in gear 2, which you're not doing, and so therefore we've not prepared in time, and so therefore you've gone back to 1. That's fine. Just wait for a decent gap. But as soon as there's a roundabout coming out, you should naturally start preparing yourself to go to 2, because you could potentially go if there's a good shield and stuff like that. You're in 1. You're playing around with gears. You don't need to. It's a mini. It's a mini roundabout. Careful, careful. Just forget the indicator for a second. There's no need for that excessive extra work that you're doing for no reason, yeah? Take your time, Flav. Okay, so I didn't check, you check your mirrors on approach to your new speed now, yeah? Remember we discussed that outside the house?
Yeah.
Anytime there's a change of speed,
mirror.
They're checking you to check, yeah, exactly, mirror checks. See what's behind you, see what's picking up speed. Just keep it in 4 for now. You can tolerate this lane, this road, uphill towards the equestrian crossing in gear 4 for now. Just keep it 4, pick up speed, push it. Even the car's not telling you to go gear 5 because it's telling you it's not appropriate yet for the car to go gear 5. Okay? And naturally, you want to ease off a little bit. Don't hit the curb now, come on, don't hit the curb now. Yeah, don't get distracted with oncoming cars. They're in their lane, so you shouldn't feel nervous about the oncoming cars. Yeah, they look like they're going to stay in their lane as well. So just make sure you stay in your own lane. Horse riders is something that you can anticipate. Yeah. And again, because it's downhill, you don't need to accelerate too much now. Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily brake too much either, unless you really sort of feel uncomfortable. But it's fine. It's fine. It was okay. And you can actually do it a little bit. Gear 5, go and see if you can go gear 5. Make sure it's gear 5. Your steering is important. You're in neutral at the moment, you're coasting. You're in 3 now. Okay? That's 4. That's fine, just keep it in 4. It's middle far right up. It's middle far right up, yeah? Middle far right up. But there's no point because you're going to get 30 now. So, what are you expected to do approaching the 30? But mirrors, change the speed, isn't it? Brake, 3. As they're approaching the 30. Slow it down. You went to 3 and they've accelerated hard. That didn't make sense. So you went to gear 3 and then accelerated hard. So you're actually going to 3, slowing down, but then accelerating again, and no longer approaching in 30. Just try not to be so heavy-footed. Maybe it's just a little bit, maybe heavy-footed. I think sometimes with the acceleration, but I think otherwise you've got an understanding of when to accelerate. Just don't be excessive. Don't worry about cars behind you. As long as you're progressive, then you're fine. Yeah, your concern shouldn't be, oh, I'm holding up 10 cars behind me. No, as long as you're driving, isn't it? Yeah. All right. Downhill gradient of 12%. Did you see your sign?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. So right now, when we're going, okay, you're accelerating to your brow, which you shouldn't do. What should we do going downhill?
Slow down.
Slow down with the foot brake, as well as lower gears. So if you go to gear 2, you get resistance. Yeah, that's 4. Now come on, now you're picking up speed. Just for you, brake. You're in neutral. Just brake. No, just brake. Forget about everything else. Just brake for a second. Brake. Now clutch down to 2. Come on. You need to first feel comfortable. Now that's rear wrong gear. You're in 1. I have to involve. Now come on, Flav. You gotta think about it because you're panicking. If you continue panicking, what's going to happen is you're going to play around with those gears, and then you go to gear 1 going downhill. You're going to get heavy engine braking. The guy behind you is already, no, you can hit the curb. The guy behind you is already close. But just try not to panic, because right now you're panicking. Panic's not going to help you. Remember, all this hard work you're doing is going to go down the drain if you keep on panicking. You just got to calm down. Slowing it down is going to help doing that. Just calm down. Just relax. Because you're just playing around gears now. You're not even thinking about what gear is good. You've just got to relax and just, because you can't go to gear 1. The guy's so close behind you. It's called engine braking. He's just gonna crash into you.
Where are we going now?
At the traffic lights, you're gonna turn right towards Penna. You've got to relax. Slow down if you're not sure, because you're so distracted by looking at that white car. I can tell. Where we're turning. Right. Okay, slow it down. Okay, so one thing that you did there.
Yeah, she brought me here.
Yeah, okay. One thing that you did there, you accelerated
Okay.
to the lights. She brought you that way, left or right?
Pardon?
Where did you go from here when you came?
I went, I think so, left.
You went left?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Okay, if you went left, I'm not familiar that they go that way. But I know that this is the road that they.
I think so. I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if they do go that way, but if they do.
I know I've been to a place I've never been there before.
Okay. Well, we're going to be going to some of the places that you've never been before. Because like I said, I've discovered some places that they know that I need to take you to, but I wasn't familiar with the routes. So did you pass this church in your test?
Yes.
This way round?
Yeah.
So you did the crazy single then?
Yeah.
So you took a right rather than left. So rather than left at the traffic lights, you probably took this direction.
Probably, because she took me to some place which I said.
Did you see the church during the test?
No, I did not see the church.
Okay.
No, there was no church.
Right.
So I was just wondering, where the hell is she taking me?
Yeah. Go straight on. Watch out for the parked car. Slow it down. Take your time. All right. So Blue Bridge Road. Do you remember what was relevant about Blue Bridge Road? 2 occasions the right lane goes straight only.
Oh,
We're gonna take a left anyway. Slow it down, Flav, because I don't feel like you slow down enough on bends, on turns, and you're not preparing well enough for your roundabouts. Yeah, just got to think about it. Yeah, just relax. Just trust me. One thing, you're not helping yourself because you just accelerate everywhere. You're just constantly hard acceleration into everything. And look how close you are to the curb. You're actually going to hit the curb any second now. Again, you're accelerating into this bend quite harsh in gear 2. Just gentle, progressive acceleration. Accelerating is not going to help. You just got to remind yourself you're on the oncoming side a little bit now. Yeah, you're actually on the oncoming side. There's a hatch markings. Just be careful, because now it appears now the lines are like a bit more defined now, because you can see them. Northwood, okay, Northwood High Street area, underground station area is coming up. Okay. What's the zone? What's the
20.
Okay, so it's a 20 zone. Yeah. Try to relax as much as you can. Just stay calm, because it's going to help you focus and do the right things. Because I feel like I've had to sort of mention a lot of mistakes that you're making, and I've made your mistakes as well. Okay.
Yeah.
It's just roundabout straight on, isn't it? Yeah. We haven't said anything about going left or right. Okay, that's it. It's enough just to get up the hill. That's it. Then ease off, because you can see the red light. There you go. So underground station on the right hand side. Fairly small high street. Nothing, nothing crazy. Nothing really interesting to discuss or try to remember. So remember, Blue Bridge Road, we said 2 occasions the right lane goes straight only, yeah? Yeah, so we went left anyway at the first one, because we wanted to go left, okay? Alright, let's go. So, anyway, we're in Northwood, it's called Green Lane. Yeah, let's continue going straight on. Once we get to the first roundabout, I'm going to get us to take a left, and this is where we've never been before, as in me and you. You might have gone with your examiner here, but I don't know. Yeah. No. It doesn't make sense. You're speeding up to a bend, and you're trying to change gears. Nah, don't make sense. It's 20. That car's poking out. What if it pokes out even more? And you're speeding up to that potential possibility? It doesn't make sense, yeah? It's 20. Take your time. Just keep it in 2 for now. Just take your time. Don't accelerate to a bend. Don't accelerate to a car that's already poking out.
Roundabout?
Left. Just stay chill, stay calm. You're not crossing. Make a decision whether it's appropriate to go or whether we should stop and give way. Okay, because they're indicating we're stopping. No, fully stop. Not the handbrake. No, see again, you're doing things that's not necessarily needed in that order. It's fully brake first, then handbrake. Take your time. Take your time. Decide when you feel like you're gonna go. Yeah. This road further up becomes 40. Okay. So when we approach the 40, what we expected to do?
Speed up a bit and then change your gears.
No. Well, I mean, naturally you're going to speed up from when you pass the sign, not onto it, but before you approach the sign. As you approach. Mirrors. Okay. So check your mirrors, and then once you pass the 40, you pick up speed. Okay. So keep on going. Still currently 30, hasn't gone to 40 yet. Oof. What did the red car do wrong?
Don't stop.
Yeah, he failed in test. But where have you stopped that you shouldn't be? Yeah, you should be. You need to be closer, isn't it? If there's a busy crossing, you want to get a decent gap to go. Centre mirror and right door mirror. Show that and move that head a bit more. Oh, you're in reverse. No, careful.
Yeah.
You're in neutral now. Go back to 3. Go back to 3. Just up. Okay. Flav, you can't go reverse, yeah? It'll damage the car. Gotta be careful. You pushed it to the far right, yeah? That's why I made that ugly noise that you just heard. Right, it's a 40-mile-an-hour road. You can't be doing 22 miles an hour. This is where you'd get marked down for appropriate speed, yeah? Right, slow it down. Just ease off the gas for a little bit a second, okay? We're gonna be taking a right turn. I'll tell you which one, okay? It's where those cars are coming out from. Can you see?
Yeah.
All right. So just keep it in 3 for now. I don't want you to bother changing because we're gonna be turning. Not this right, the next one. So mirrors, signal. Okay, your turning point is coming up.
Yeah, she brought me here.
Okay, so this is probably it. Fully stop. Come on, to your turning point. That's it. Stop. Back to 1. Take your time. Now, take your time. Shh, don't rush. He's flashed you. Let's go. So as long as you're not rushing, there you go. What's the speed here?
30.
Good. The mirror checks for new road. Change your gears. Don't rush. It's 30. You don't have to accelerate hard. Just progressively. Just take your time. So she took you here, yeah?
Yeah, she brought me here.
Alright, cool. It's 30, okay? Flav, just take your time. Looks nice round here though. All these little trees and doesn't feel like you're in London at all. Careful. You're very close. Again, you're very close to your right line for your lane. Just stay centered. It's a nice road. No, you are accelerating down the hill. Your downhill's adding speed, and you are adding speed to your downhill. See, look, they're getting an unhappy face, yeah? You saw the unhappy face that you just got for a second, yeah? So this South Oxley, this is the area, South Oxley.
Yeah.
You should know.
You
should know downhill. You know it's downhill. You know, but you're accelerating. You're not helping yourself. Come on, just try to relax. Try to relax. It will help you so much. Don't overthink things. It's a parked car. You should actually slow down. You want to check your mirrors. Examine. It needs to see that change of direction. Remember, we said you've got to make your mirror checks as obvious as you can. I appreciate you checked your centre mirror. I saw your eyes.
Yeah.
I looked at you, but I need to see that head movement a bit more. Yeah.
Okay.
Slow it down if you can't see.
Yeah, this is the road.
Yeah. We're going to be taking a right at the roundabout, okay? But the roundabout is coming up in a good bit. It's not far, but... No, we don't have to accelerate hard. You accelerate. You're downhill as well, and I can tell you're accelerating. And there's a speed camera. You don't need to, yeah. Find the balance of your acceleration. Think about the speed limits. Think about, is it tight road, wide road? Is it downhill? Is it uphill? Does it say slow on the floor for me? Why is it saying slow? Is it because of the bend? Is it because of school? Is it because there's a roundabout? Is it a junction? Is it because there's a bus stop coming up? You know, all these different things that, why is it saying slow? Just ease off first and foremost, and then figure out whether I need to brake. Right, coming out to roundabout, we're turning right, so, yeah. You should have broke clutch down to 2 by now, which you're not doing. So you're going to have to be careful. You're coming out your lane here. You're using the hatch markers. You don't need to. Come on, back to 1. You're not preparing on approach your roundabouts. You're not. You need to prepare much better. Do you remember doing this roundabout?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's probably this route that we're currently doing now. I'll show you anyway.
Yeah.
There's a bridge that comes out and narrows down to 1 space.
Yeah, she brought me here, somewhere around here.
And then what, you went and did something here?
Yeah.
Anyway, let's keep.
Want a car park somewhere around.
Probably. Let's get yourself going. Okay. Come on, gear 3. Right, bridge. Do you remember this bridge during the test? Okay, slow it down. It narrows down for 1 space, for 1 space. So what we need to do is pause before the oncoming cars are coming in. So back to 1. He's flashing saying, come on, let's go. Check your mirrors. That's it. Can you see there's only space for one car, right?
Yeah.
Space for one car. He's flashed you and he's slowed down to indicate to you, or she has, to tell you that I'm giving you way, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice lady. Right, it's 30, but it will change to 40 soon. These parts you don't remember?
No.
Okay, so she might have taken some side roads from now.
Yeah, she took me side road, that's it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Keep on going. So it's 30, be progressive, take your time. Now, what's the speed limit here?
40
So
mirrors.
yeah, centimetre right on me, okay? Careful of the curb on the left. Pick up speed then. Careful. There's a car park coming up on the right. There's one of those maybe she might get you two guys to do. I'm not sure if there's I don't know exactly which car parks they always use, but keep on going. I think there's a coach car park though. I don't know if they use this one. Yeah, keep on going. Traffic lights anyway. We're going to turn right. Oh, no, that's not even a car park. Anyway, traffic lights turning right. Don't have my curb on the left.
Yeah, she did bring me here.
Slow it down. Slow it down.
Yeah.
So this is one route anyway. Anyway, where we going?
Left.
Right, you're going right. You said right. You're going right. I'm sure you meant right.
Yeah.
Okay, still 40. Okay, come on. Pick up speed. No. You got to pick up speed, then change gears. You took premature there. Carry on. It managed. It survived. Let's go. Gear 3. Okay, good. Keep on going. Gear 4. Cool. Keep on going. That's it. The golf course on our left. Currently on the Oxy lane, there's a cyclist. You've got to be very careful and give him space. There is space, just give him that space from now. Come on, give him that space from now. Bit of gas. That's it. That's it. Give him that space. There you go. Because as he gets tighter here, look how difficult it will be to overtake this gentleman, yeah? Once you have that space, best thing to just take the opportunities to go.
Came this side.
Yeah. Keep on going. Watch out for how close you get to these bushes. Don't want to scratch the Lamborghini. Come back to a roundabout soon. At the roundabout, I'd like you to just go straight on, please. Come on, you're coming up to a roundabout. You should be preparing on approach to the roundabout. You should be brake. Get to the right lane because that's straight on. Right lane. You're in 4. You went from 4 to 4. So you went from 4 back to 4. Just stop and go back to 1. It's okay. Stop and then go back to 1. Get closer to the giveaway because you're kind of short. No, take your time. Time yourself. Take your time. Let me know when you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. You're committed. That's it. You're committed. What's the speed here? You don't have to. Come on. Maintain 40. Okay. If you're going too slow, this is where they're going to pick you up. Okay. So I'm assuming. These are the roads that she's got you down on because you're not doing 40. Yeah. Or you're not being close to 40. Or you're not being progressive enough. And so she's kept on marking you down for it, and it's accumulated to 4 minors on that. Yeah. Okay. A bit of gas, please. Gear 3. Come on. Can't be in 2 for too long. And the big roundabout's coming up now. Okay. And we've done this roundabout from different entrances. So I would like us to go right third exit at the roundabout. Yeah. Right. So it's going to be right third exit at the roundabout coming up. So come on, think about it. Yeah, one thing at a time. No. Mirrors, signal, then the maneuvers. Again, you just went from 3 to 4 though, okay? So come on, mirrors and signal. Again, you're not doing it in time. You're overwhelming yourself. Now you're gonna overwhelm yourself and you're gonna have to end up stopping anyway. Your gear should have been in gear 2. You should have done mirrors and signal first. You're very close to hitting the curb on your right. Because look, you're actually gone like that. Yeah. Look, you should be in the middle. Get closer and get to the left. Let me know if you're gonna whenever you're gonna go. No. Just let me know. Let me know, okay? Just say yeah, and I'll confirm if you're not sure because I feel like you're hesitating when you've got good opportunities.
I'm going to go after him.
Okay. Go on then. That's it. You've committed. Right. So change your gears. You'd have to accelerate hard. That's it. You'd have to accelerate hard. Off the clutch. That's it. 1, 2, and you're expected to move over. Mirrors, signal. Move over. Signal. Move over. Come on, move over. There's no. You shouldn't feel reluctant. Remember, we discussed this a bit when we first came into the area. That a lot of the roundabouts around here. Careful the curve. Careful the curve. You've got to change lanes to exit. Right. Have a look. We're gonna go straight on second exit. Don't overthink it. Come on. You're affecting the car. You can't pull over. You can't. Okay. Now I've had to intervene because I had to touch the steering wheel. Slow it down. Slow it down. Flav, if you slow down, trust me, you'll give yourself more time. Second exit straight on, Flavia. No. Keyword is straight on. Why are you signaling? Why are you trying to signal right? Can we go?
Yeah.
There you go. That's it.
I went there.
Okay. Second exit straight on at the roundabout again. They're called unorthodox entrances, meaning it's usually the left lane that goes straight on and left, but here the right lane goes straight on and right. Okay, Flav, slow it down. Second exit straight on. Tell me what you're doing. Talk me through it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go straight on. Second exit.
Down.
Well, you're in 4. That's the wrong gear again. Yeah. You need to make sure you're going to 2. You need to palm because you're not palming. You're still in 4. You're still in 4. Because you're holding the ball same way. Remember our first classes I mentioned palming, and how it helps so much. Because you've got into the habit of not palming. Now have a look. What lane are we going to go straight on, Flavia?
Right.
Right lane. Okay, so get into the right lane properly. You haven't sorted your gears out. You're in 2. You'll survive. You will survive.
First, second.
Yeah. Cancel. Alright. Your gear works. You need to do the palming. It's not helping you what you're doing at the moment because you're just holding the ball like that, and ultimately it's
I've been
just
doing the palming all this time. This now I'm getting so nervous.
Yeah, you need to though. You need to continue doing it. Okay, it's 30 here. Come on, watch your speed. You're going downhill again. Yeah. Watch this video when you watch it, please. Yeah. Try watch it extensively. Keep on repeating to yourself. Watch it. Oh, okay. Write that mistakes down. Because this video is going to tell you a lot of the mistakes you're doing. Just ease off the gas. Just ease off. There you go. That gives you that time to appreciate whether she's going to cross, whether she's going to continue. You're in a cycle lane at the moment. Yeah. You're in a cycle lane. Slow it down. I think when you get nervous, you're putting the pedal down. The accelerator, just keep on going right down. That's just the wrong thing to do. You need to remind yourself though. Don't accelerate. Just get off. Naturally, you're not gonna accelerate when you're feeling like I need more time. It's just very counterproductive. You're still pretty much in that cycle lane. Yeah. Road position. I mean, look at the right side, right door mirror. See what space you have. Okay, roundabout. I would like you to go left. First exit. We're gonna go onto Carroll Road. Your preparation onto roundabouts needs to be better. Mirrors first. Signal now. Come on. Brake. Keep on braking. More. Clutch down to 2. Clutch down to 2. 2. That's it. Off the clutch. That's what we want. We want gear 2 on approach to roundabouts. Get into your lane. Make a decision. Are you gonna go?
Yeah.
Yes. No clutch. Don't touch the clutch. That's it. That's what we're looking for. You need to be doing that. Yeah. That could be clean out, but that's what we want, and that's what you're not doing. You're just approaching it in 3, and then you're thinking you're going to 2, but you're going to 4.
Yeah.
And that's what's exactly. It's not even helping at all as well. Yeah. Keep on going. Sometimes you're not even going to 2 or trying to go to 2. You think you're just forgetting that you're in 3. Anyway, it's this 40, and then this road that. Careful. I'm not sure if you went on some test or not, but we've been on this road before. Okay. What should you be doing now?
Mirror.
Well, okay, one thing at a time. Okay, you've just come out your lane without a signal. Yeah, you've just failed your test, yeah? Yeah, mirror signal, come on. Okay, you need to do one thing at a time. Mirrors, signal, then safely move over. Did you see yourself move over to the other lane?
Yes, I did, yeah.
It's a straight failing test, lane discipline, isn't it, yeah? What if there's a car there? And you've got left signal on now, that's misleading people thinking that you're going into the farmlands. I'm sure we're not checking out some cows unless you want to take one cow home and make some beef curry or something like that. Don't mind, it'd be nice. Stay in the middle. Look at your position. Okay, you're very close to that car adjacent to you. You're speeding into that bend. You're not excessive. Just come on, Flav. Just Take your time, just relax. It's either that I say your mistakes you're making, or I'll stay silent. But I can't stay silent because a lot of what you're doing is quite dangerous, yeah? Are you checking your mirrors to change the speed? Yeah. Not just a centre mirror, a centre mirror right door mirror, yeah? Come on, we've got a lot of lane discipline and speed issues at the moment. You've just failed your test. You did 36 miles an hour on a 30 mile an hour road. And there's a speed camera coming up. Yeah? Come on, Flav. Just try and relax. Plan ahead, come on. Fully go in. Why are we still half in? Fully stay in. That's it, stay in. Now, if the examiner doesn't say nothing, you're expected to go back over, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go back over. Traffic lights, take a left. And to be honest with you, it's not really at the lights, it's like a give way. You see what I mean? Let's mirror the signal left.
Is this one here?
Yeah. Alright. So good. Just get out your system, okay? Get out the system. Let's work up towards doing a test. It's all about confidence though, Flav. You need to push your confidence up. You need to try to keep your nerves calm. And if you do that, honestly, you will get a better drive. You'll feel more comfortable. You'll feel happy with yourself. You'll face less criticism. All of it is nothing to do with, okay, let's spend 100 hours. Yes, practice makes perfect. No, I won't lie to you. So having consistent driving all the time, it improves your nerves. It improves your just your whereabouts about how to do things and what to do. But a lot of it is just mental as well.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of it is mental as well. So if you just mentally say, you know what, I don't know what to do right now. Let me ease off the gas. All right, let me think about braking. All right, let me think about stopping. So ease off, gently brake, think about stopping if you're not sure. Doing that sort of sequence. Okay, don't swing right. Come on, let's go. It's a give way. Come on, look over. I mean, we're going really slow. I'm not sure why though. Careful the curve. So I felt like we sort of start turning in really slowly.
I didn't want to swing.
I mean, yeah, so we've prevented that, so we've now started to turn in, but you kept on sort of going slowly, which I was confused about. I mean, we've already now committed to start turning in, so it's just a concept of getting to that giveaway and going. Right, look, all the information's around you telling you there's parked cars, it's saying slow, you've got to slightly invade the oncoming car side a little bit, so you want to do it slowly. Reasons to doubt to space, they didn't actually even slow down. No. You've just touched the gear stick and you're in gear 3 and you've touched it and you've touched it, you haven't changed it, you just touched it. Yeah? Don't just touch the gear stick, take it out and put it back into where you feel like you need to go back into. Should you speed up to this parked car? What are the signs telling you? What information do you see? It says new zebra crossing ahead, and it says what? What does this blue sign say? What does this blue sign say? It says what? 60 yards is a width restriction.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to do here?
Slow down.
Really slow down. Why not you stop and go back to 1? That would be the best thing for you to do to deal with this. Okay, good. Well done. What did that car do wrong in front of you? Do you remember? Did you see?
No, I didn't.
He overtook you using the bus lane only just now. There was a little middle part, wasn't it? Yeah, he just went in there.
She brought me here.
Yeah. Okay. Nothing too difficult here, to be honest with you. It's just 30 rows. That width restriction there, that was the most difficult thing, especially the other side.
Yeah.
And we've done the other side. No, you're speeding. You're speeding. No need to speed to the bend. No need. You already got good momentum. No need to speed. There's no one pressuring you from behind. That oncoming car is on the own side. That's it. Just progressive gas, progressive acceleration. That's it. Now ease off. There you go. See? That's it. And then now you can't see where the road's sort of really going, so you ease off. You start with easing off first. Maybe now a little bit of braking as you're doing. I'm sure that feels much more comfortable.
Yes,
I'm sure you feel better as well, right? Naturally. Now, don't accelerate too much now, just enough for you to get up the hill. Change your gears for me now, change your gears. Because it's uphill and he needs a better gear. Nah, you see, he went to 4. You can't just push it down, that's not going to help you. You're just pushing it down to 4. Did you want 4 or did you want 2?
2.
So you got to push it left though. You can't just push it down. That's... You do the same thing. Are you pushing it left? So, come on, you're not giving it a split second to go to the left. Take it right. You're in the wrong gear. Just stop in the gear that you're on. It's okay. No, just stop in the gear that you're on. Stop in the gear that you're on. Oh, you've missed your turn. No, it's it. So, okay, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. Well, you just stop. You're turning right, isn't it? Yeah. So you had the right signal on. So I'm sure you heard the direction. So, no. Okay. Now slow it down. You need to get yourself out of that 4 because that 4 is pushing you, and you're getting even more nervous. You need to get yourself out of gear 4. Fine. If that's what's going to take for you to get to it, to get yourself away from 4, fine. But remember, suddenly stopping in the middle of the road, going to 1, it's not going to go. It's not going to be a good look. You're accelerating hard now, and you're not helping yourself. Come on, Flav. Just calm down. You're still accelerating quite hard in gear 2. Come on, you're still accelerating quite hard in gear 2. Roundabout, I would like you to go right 3rd exit. Think about what you're doing.
So you're the right lane.
Okay.
Then I go right.
Yeah. You just checked your centre mirror there first though. Okay, yeah. Well, what gear should you have been on by now?
2.
Yeah, but you're not in 2, so then you've got to stop now and go back to 1 and yeah. Come on, Flav, there's a lot of preparation that we could do and make life so much easier. 3rd exit, the 3rd exit. Just let me know when you're going, Flav, yeah?
After this one here. This one.
You don't have to accelerate hard. 2. And then mirrors, signal. Okay, double check your left door mirror. It is best to go over safely. Your lane does go as well, yeah? It's 40 here, okay? We're gonna go right 3rd exit. Same thing again, Flav, yeah? Let's see if we can do that safely. Come on. Think about it. It's right 3rd exit. So it's mirrors first, signal. You got to give a bigger gap to that car. You just moved over and the car's passing you. It's not safe, Flav. It's not safe. You've got to give a bigger gap. Come on. You're coasting. And you're in 3, approaching this roundabout.
1.
Yeah, it's not about. It's about doing the roundabout right, Flav. It's not about just getting to the exit. That's not important. It's doing it right. It matters. Yeah, come on, move over. You did it all in 3 though. Yeah, it's not. I'm not saying it's impossible. It is possible, but you got to think about what's making you comfortable. What's the speed on this road? 30. You're not preparing an approach to roundabouts. You need to help yourself, Flav. You need to help yourself. Honestly, it's not about going the right direction. It's about doing it right. You need to think about that. It's not about where you need to go. It's about doing it right. It's not about I need to change lanes now. It's about doing it right. It's about I need to go over safely. If I can't go over, I just don't go over. Because I think you're too determined to do the thing, rather than how to do it.
Yeah, okay.
That's it's a wrong attitude.
Yeah.
Right 3rd exit. You're going into oncoming lane there. Why don't we slow down first to change gears?
Pardon?
We could always slow down to first change gears. Alright, we'll have a discussion first. I think we need to.
Yeah, I think so. We need to.
Signal right. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm getting a bit more nervous.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna discuss.
1.
Yeah, don't need to accelerate hard. You don't have to accelerate. You don't have to accelerate hard. It's a tight roundabout. Mirror is the signal. Come on, signal. Move over. Cancel signal. Okay. Take time.
getting a bit nervous.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. That's all right. 1 second. Let's just try and find somewhere. Now, don't accelerate hard. I can't. I don't have. I have a brake on my side. I don't want to have to press the brake because you just accelerate so hard. So just ease off the gas for a second because I need some time to figure out where to pull you up as well. Yeah. We could put up there, but it's going to be last minute now. Mirror signal left. Pull up over here. No, don't accelerate.
I'm not accelerating.
Okay, a bit more braking. Okay, clutch down. Don't hit the curb. Clutch down. Stop right there. There you go. All right, just relax. Handbrake on, Flav. Put yourself in neutral and relax. And engine off. Okay, engine off. Okay, just relax. Just breathe for a second. We'll talk about pancakes for a minute, and then we'll discuss. Just relax.
Yeah.
Did you have work today?
Pardon?
No, you have
No.
Sundays, isn't it? It's not work. Saturdays. You do
No,
every other
Saturday.
Saturday. Every other Saturday.
This was not a good day for me.
It's okay. It's all right. Look, okay. Tell me why you feel like slowing down is a bad thing.
I'm afraid of the other cars behind.
No, but I mean, are there going to be other cars behind every time?
No.
But in general, whenever you're driving, there's most likely there's going to be cars always
All the
existing.
time. Yeah.
So I mean, they're not going to be always behind you, but they'll always be there in the sense that you'll always have to deal with it. So is that how you're always going to drive because there's cars behind you?
No.
All right. So the thing is, you're going to have to get over the fact that there's always going to be cars behind you. Right. Now, is that why you feel like you can't slow down every time you approach?
Because they're changing the gears. For me, I find that I'm going to change the wrong gears. Like I've been doing all the time now here. Like
but okay,
today.
so what's going to help you? What's going to help you get the gear that you're after?
Slow down and just trying to
slow down.
Center the.
Well, I wouldn't center it for too long. That'd be coasting. Just make sure you're palming, Look, palming, like, because what you're doing right now, you're going from 3. I want to go to 2. You're going down.
Yeah.
You want to go from 2, you're just going straight down. And then what you're doing is you're going 4, and then you're just going straight down again. So you're just going back up and back and forth, back and forth. You need to nudge it, right? You need to nudge it with the palm. Okay, so let's just tackle to why you're not slowing down. So you're not slowing down because you're worried about the cars behind you. But then
and the changing of the gears.
Okay, so
to get the wrong gears.
But then so first and foremost, the cars behind you. No one has anyone beeped you so far.
No.
Throughout the session that we've had. No, not even a single beep.
Yeah.
But yet you're putting this so-called pressure on yourself for no reason. I mean, no one's beeped you. No one's been really so close behind your backside, pushing you to go faster. It's just yourself.
Yes.
Naturally, if you think about just going ahead in a progressive way, do we need to then focus on the cars behind you? No, because you're driving progressively as it is. You're driving within the limits. So if you're driving within the limits, that's the maximum that you could do. If anyone thereafter is pressurizing you by being behind you, then they're making a mistake. They're the one that needs to relax. They need to get a 2-inch gap, a 2-second gap, and they need to make sure that they are following the rules and regulations of the highway code. Okay, so your concerns about, you're over concerned about the people behind you, which is not effectively helping you with your speed. And your problems with the gear changes is you're not palming. Right, question to you is, when you go down from 3 to 2, what should you do? What's the sequence of the things that you should do?
Going to 3 to 2.
And what should you do?
I should be slowing down.
How?
With my brakes.
Yeah.
And then look around, check the mirrors.
Well, okay. I mean, right. Fine. I'm not saying mirrors are not involved when it comes to slowing down. There is something that you can add on, but what I'm saying to you in general, let's assume that, forget the mirrors for a moment. Just think about the physical actions that you're doing. You need to turn, for example, left. So let's do it like that in that scenario then. So we're turning left. We're in gear 3. We're doing 30 miles an hour. It's the next left. It's not the end of the road left. It's the next left. Tell me what you're doing.
Slow down.
Okay. Now before you slow down, what are you doing?
You look around.
Okay. What's okay? Well, you're saying looking around. Are we looking over the left shoulder, right shoulder?
Look at the mirrors.
Which mirrors?
The left. And right and center.
Okay. So why are we checking? Fine. Why are we checking left door mirror and right door mirror? And then the center mirror, and why in that sequence?
Ooh, I meant to be checking center, right.
Okay, so you're checking center mirror, right door mirror,
so you can actually
and left door mirror, and then signaling left.
Yeah.
That's a lot of work to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
So why would you check the right door mirror if you're turning left?
Just in case of somebody because for me I'm more on my because of my remembrance of my hands.
Okay, so that's fine. Okay, so just to clarify, before you turn left, you're checking center mirror, right door mirror, left door mirror, then signaling left.
Yeah.
Is that not a lot?
So there's a lot of things to do. You signal first.
Okay, is that signal? So
then you check.
Okay, so hold on. That's fine. Because if we don't get that right, then we're probably gonna not be getting it right in general. So would you turn without looking?
Okay, if I'm turning, I look at the mirrors. Signals,
which mirrors?
Center, right.
So are you turning left though?
Yeah, I'm turning left.
So why would you check your right door mirror?
It's just a habit.
That right door mirror is not necessary.
Yeah.
I mean, look, think about it. I don't know how to explain it to you. If you wanna go into that store in Coral,
I will check my right mirror and signal.
I mean, what I'm saying to you is, you're just gonna look into the door that you're turning into. And then turn in, right? So if you're walking, like just say we're not driving. So you're just gonna look in that way and turn, right? Would you look left before you look left before you open that or go into that door?
No.
So why would you do the same thing when turning into
left?
As a person, what I'm saying to you, as a person, if you're walking, I want Ming's Chinese, whatever it is, you're not gonna. If the door's on your right, you're not going to look left before you turn in. You're going to look into the door before you open the door to see if it's first and foremost, is it pull and push, and I'm going to go in. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Would you not say it's the same thing when it comes to turning left or right? Yeah? So essentially now, fine then, now that we've got that out of the way, when you're turning left, what mirrors would you check before you're signaling left?
Left, center. Left.
Why center first and then left?
Because you see if there's a car, how close a car is.
What about
the mirror too? There's a cyclist.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you why I'm also center, because the probability of something being behind you is it greater than the probability of something undertaking you on the left hand side? Meaning, think about it. Is it more likely that there's something behind you than there is on the left hand side? It's always more likely that something's behind you than there is on your side, isn't it? So because of that, we're saying fine, we're checking mirrors. We're right, we need to check mirrors. We're first checking the center mirror to see alright, it might be because we know more often there's something behind us than there is on our sides.
And you can see further.
Well, I mean, it gives you more of a realistic picture, but let's just say you get to see what's behind you. And then the left hand side, you're looking out for
the pedestrians and
cyclists and anything like that that's undertaking you. So once you know you're happy, it's fairly clear, then what are you going to do?
Then signals.
Which signal?
Left hand side.
So left signal, down. Okay, cool. Now that you did the mirrors, now that you did the signal, what else? So you're in gear 3, you're doing 30 miles an hour. What should you now be doing?
Approaching a roundabout?
No, we're just turning left.
Turning left. Then you got to look at the mirrors again.
Okay, so no, hold on. Well, we're still on the road.
Okay.
We're still on the road. It's okay. So we've done the mirrors. We've done the signal. Okay. You're in gear 3. What are you now doing? We haven't turned yet.
We turned to change to gear 2.
Okay. So how you talk me through that?
Okay. So you're approaching. You change to gear. Yes. Sorry. So we are stopping at the stop.
No.
We're not stopping.
There's no giveaway. We're just turning.
Okay, so we just change to slow down, change to...
Hold on.
Before you go...
Wait, so you said slow down.
So we're approaching, right?
Yeah.
You slow down a bit, you change to gears.
When you say slow down, how are you slowing down? I want to know that.
You, the clutch, with the clutch down.
The clutch slows the car down?
That's a brake.
Okay.
The brake. So brake and clutch.
So you brake?
Change the gears.
What gears?
To 2.
So show me how you go to 2. You just gone to reverse there.
Yeah, sorry. This is 1, 2.
Okay, go to gear 3. Having gear 3. So, all right. Get off the clutch for a second. Get off the brake. Right. So now, let's pretend we're driving. Okay. So, right. I want you to say it before you do it. Okay. Right. We're in 30 miles an hour. We're pretending we're driving. It's not a give way that we're coming up to. I'm not saying at the end of the road turn left. I'm saying take the next left. So, talk me through the actions now.
Okay. I would look at my mirror.
Okay. So let's pretend. Flavia, please take the next left.
Okay. Look at the mirrors.
No, you already looked at the wrong mirror. No, why are we looking at the right door mirror? Are we going into Ming's Chinese? Yes, we are. We're not.
No,
come on. Okay, so hold on. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. So
check the mirror. That mirror.
Yeah, center mirror, left
center
mirror.
mirror. Yeah.
No, you have to talk me through what you're doing.
Okay.
Come on.
And then you change
No,
your gear.
no, you're not telling me what to do.
Indicate.
Yeah, indicate.
Yeah, indicate.
So let's get the indicator down.
And then you just...
Let's get the indicator down.
Yeah.
And then?
And then you just go.
No.
Yeah.
You're still in gear 3. You can't go in gear 3.
You change to gear 2.
But you're not telling me what you're doing.
Yeah. So as you're approaching...
Yeah, so you've done the mirrors. Done.
Yeah.
Signals,
Indicate.
done. Yeah, and now you're in gear 3.
And then
No, come on.
it.
No, you can't just go down.
Indicating.
You couldn't go down from 3 to 2. Why?
Yeah.
You need to slow the car down. You are saying you're saying it,
Yeah.
but you're not telling
I'm
me
not
how
saying
you're slowing the
slow
car
down.
down.
Yeah.
But you're actually saying is I'm going to put the clutch down and go to 2.
Yeah.
But you can't just go from 3
You
to
have
2.
go to...
You need to slow
have
down.
Yeah. Okay, I'm not
So how are you
using
going to
the
slow
word-
down?
I'm not using my words slow. So you just have to brake.
Brake, and now
Brake, clutch.
clutch down and then go
Then you
to.
change.
Now you just went to 4 though. Now you still went to 4.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try all that
Yeah.
again. Right, relax. Take your time.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to give you a random one. Maybe it's left, maybe it's right, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we're in gear 3, okay?
Yeah,
I'm going to put it in 3.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So, Flavia, I would like you to take the next left, please.
Okay. Look at the mirror.
Yeah, I want you to pretend. Yeah, do it
Yeah.
now. Do it as you do it. So, you've done the mirrors.
Down the mirrors, check both mirrors.
Yeah, okay.
Slow down. Indicate.
Indicate.
Slow down.
So, indicate then. Indicate.
Yeah. Indicate.
Yeah.
Slow
Slowing
down
how
the
you slowing
brake.
down? Okay.
Brake.
Yeah.
And then you change
Clutch down.
clutch down.
Yeah.
And then you go to 2.
Okay. And then off the clutch.
And off the clutch.
And off the brake
Off
slowly.
the brake.
Okay.
And then
Right, cool.
new road.
New mirror, centre mirror, right door mirror.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it again. We're in gear 3. Okay.
Okay.
Flavia, I'd like you to take the next right.
Mirrors. Slow down.
No.
Yeah.
Is this everybody said the wrong
Yeah, sorry. Check
mirrors?
the mirrors.
Yep.
Center mirror. Right mirror. Indicate.
Indicate for me then.
And
Indicate for me. And then
Slow down. Brake.
brake.
And then clutch down
2.
to 2.
And then
And then
off the clutch
off the
slowly.
clutch slowly.
Off the brake
Off the
slowly.
brake. A mirror.
And then it will cancel itself.
Yeah.
Don't fiddle with it.
Okay.
If it doesn't cancel,
Yeah.
you can
Then
cancel it.
change
Yeah.
it, yeah, okay.
Don't forget the indicator. You've
Yeah.
already indicated once.
Yeah.
If it didn't indicate properly, indicate again. If
Okay.
it cancels itself, let it cancel itself. If
Okay.
it doesn't, fiddle with it.
Okay.
Right. Let's try it one more time. Okay.
Okay.
We're in gear 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're on a dual carriageway and our turn's coming up or
Yeah.
a roundabout's coming up, okay? And we want to go left first exits, okay?
Yeah.
So right now we're in gear 4.
Uh-huh.
So I would like us to take left first exit. So go do the
Mirrors.
actions. Yeah.
Mirrors. Center mirror. Left mirror.
Yeah.
Indicate.
Indicate then. Go ahead.
Slow down
Indicate with the brake.
with the brake.
Yeah.
Clutch down.
Yeah.
And then you go center.
Now you've just gone to gear 1. You've just now got engine braking
Okay.
and affected the car behind you.
Force just have to go to 2.
Yeah.
Yes. You just.
Okay. Let's do that again though. Put yourself
Okay,
in. Put
yeah.
yourself in neutral for a second. Right. So relax. So we're in 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mirrors.
Take your time. Take your time.
Yeah.
So just relax. I haven't said the direction yet.
Okay.
So, around about right third exit.
Okay. Mirrors on your right hand side.
Just the
Center
right-
mirror. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with the right hand side.
Centre right.
And
It's
then-
always centre right,
yeah?
yeah?
Center, yeah. Center right mirror.
Yeah.
Slow down.
With
Indic-
the- indicate.
Indicate.
So indicate then.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
And then brakes.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yeah.
To.
Good. And then off the clutch
Off
slowly.
the clutch.
Off the
slowly,
brake.
Off the brake.
Okay. Right. Let's
Yeah.
try it again. We're in gear 5 now. Okay.
Okay.
We're in gear 5.
Oh,
Okay.
Jesus, okay.
Now it's okay. Now we just turns in what gear?
But it turns into 2.
We turns in
To 2.
2.
Yeah.
So we're in gear 5. It's a 50-mile dual
Yeah,
carriageway.
mhm.
Roundabout's coming up.
Yeah.
Okay. We want to go straight on second exit.
Yeah.
Okay. So straight on
So-
second exit.
You look both mirrors.
So we check
Centre,
centre mirror, right door mirror.
centre mirror,
Okay.
right mirror, yeah.
If you're changing lanes, you'd have to
Yeah.
move over to the left lane because
Yeah.
the left lane sometimes goes left and straight
Yeah.
on.
Uh-huh.
So let's assume that we're in a good lane.
Okay.
So I said to you now, you're in gear 5, you're doing
Mhm.
50 miles an hour, coming up to roundabout, let's just say. I'm
Okay.
going to go second exit straight on. So
Uh-huh.
tell me what you're doing.
Center mirror.
Yeah.
Right mirror.
Yeah.
Indicate.
Where are we indicating?
No. Come
Where are we
here, You're going to straight. Sorry, you're not indicating.
So now you're adding on things that are now overwhelming. And so now you're indicating, then you're thinking about, I forgot cancel indicator. Then it's going to does that make sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in gear 5.
Okay, gear 5.
We're going second exit
So-
straight on.
Okay, mirrors.
Okay.
Going straight. Slow down. You're gonna slow down.
How?
With a brake.
So braking.
Brake.
Yeah.
Clutch.
Yeah.
And then you go to 2,
Okay, and then?
and then
off the clutch, off the brake,
and then you continue, and then you change it, then you indicate
to come off if it's a large roundabout, which is most likely going to be the case, because you will never have a 50-mile-an-hour road and it's a mini roundabout. It will never be that. I've never seen that in my entire life, but I'll be surprised if I did that. Okay, so mirrors first, then the signals, then the maneuver part. You need to revise this, okay? Because what's happening is a lot of the tasks that you're doing, you're adding on additional. You're adding, exactly. You're adding on additional stuff that's not needed, and you're not doing the right sequence, and that's why it's overwhelming you, as well as. With that, the lack of right sequence, we are now also adding concerns of cars behind you. And so think about it, so it's going to be constantly really difficult to do it right if you're not doing it right. Does that make sense? Okay, let's bear that in mind. Okay, we've given ourselves some time to discuss it. I hope that discussion's helped you. You just need to remember the video that's recording is something that you need to study now. Okay, study this conversation that we've just had now, and study the roundabouts and the mistakes that you're making, lane discipline and stuff like that. It will help you. All right, Flav, let's get the car on.
Now to going to a different lane really, and gears. That's my
your gears, your palming method is going to help you.
I've been using all this time.
Nah, I think exactly. You've been generally doing it, but now what you're doing a lot, especially when you did in Labrador Grove yesterday, is you're just holding it like that, and it's just going back and forth. When I say to you, we're going to go to 2 from 4, you've got to put it in the middle and then push it. You're not pushing it to the left, or palming away, I should say. All right. Anyway, let's palm to move off. Flav. Take your time. Now, not usually we wouldn't block up a driveway, but because it's been empty, it's fairly alright. Now you're not in gear. Come on, you need to do everything in your right sequence. A lot of the basic stuff. If you revise it, I think it's going to help you a lot. A lot of basic revision. Is he far? I can't see the bus.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming quite close.
Okay.
So no way he's going to.
You're gonna have to do the observations again before you move off, right?
There's a bus stop ahead of me anyway.
Alright, let's take a right at the end of the road then, Flav. Right at the end of the road. Do you remember some of those dumbo binny roundabouts? Those infamous roundabouts? Do you remember them?
Yeah, I remember them.
Let's see if we can remember them and do them appropriately. So I want to try and visit them if I can. Time's not too bad, but we'll probably guess we're going to have to start sort of heading back in the next maybe half an hour-ish. I'm not too sure. I'll double check the Google Maps and see what time it says. Today's a 3-hour session, so we've got a nice amount of time.
And tomorrow we have a 3-hour session.
And then on a Tuesday, isn't it?
Hopefully I'll be better tomorrow.
Look, I think it's not about. I think you are better. I think what I'm saying to you by that is, I think you just you're sequencing things, in palming, you're slowing it down, and just not being overwhelming yourself. No, don't anger yourself. Just get to the giveaway. Because you're looking out. You're not even at the giveaway. First, get to the giveaway. Because look, you're angled yourself. Well, you should not have angled so much though. Because right now you could be encroaching on oncoming side. You should sort of keep yourself straight. Get close to that giveaway from me, Flav, but that's what's important. Signal right. Don't go yet, please. Stop right. Angle should not be necessarily the way it is. It feels very awkward now. Okay, so let me know when you feel like you can go. You can always use your handbrake, and that's another platform. You can get the handbrake on and get the biting point.
You're good now.
Are you sure you're not going to affect that silver car coming? We'll wait. Okay, it's a nice busy T-junction. Okay, just take your time. Just take your time for me, Flav. There's a gap after this car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is there a gap after that black car? Hopefully. Yeah, as long as you don't hesitate. Alright, Flav. So, when we get to the roundabout, okay, I'm just going to go left first exit. Talk me through what you're doing. Don't just do it. Don't just say I'm slowing down. I want you to be specific in everything. Gear 3, because the car's saying gear 3. Don't go in oncoming lane. Take your time. You don't have to accelerate onto the bend. Okay, the roundabout is coming up in the next sort of 200 yards, maybe 300, more than that actually, sorry. It's further up. I'll tell you exactly when. Okay, so the next 300 yards, roundabout, we're going to go left, first exit. Come on, talk to me.
Are we signal? Look at the mirrors.
Mirrors.
Signals.
Okay.
Slow down.
Brake. Clutch down to 2. That's 4. You didn't go to 2. Off the clutch slowly. Are you looking?
Yes.
Okay, are we stopping?
Yeah. I'm signaling either. Okay.
Make a decision. Have you made a decision?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mirrors.
Okay. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go straight on second exit the roundabout. So first and foremost, should you ease off the gas a little bit? Just a second. Just a sign, yeah.
Yeah.
So talk me through it.
So where are we going?
Off the gas for a second.
Yeah.
Off the gas. So you got some time to think about it. Second exit straight on towards Pinner.
Okay. So right lane. Signal down.
Okay, well, right lane you said. So,
Yeah.
so stick to your what your statement is. What gear should you approach this roundabout in?
2.
Yeah, and mirrors, you said you was going to check some mirrors
Yeah.
and approach. There's no point in going to 2 now, you've stopped. So what gear should you go back to?
1.
Yeah. Are we going?
Yeah.
Come on, you got to be prompt about it because you're losing out gaps. Flav, when your nose is out though, yeah, you got to go. When your nose is out, you got to go. Your mirrors though, you're not checking mirrors, Flav. Oh, you're accelerating. Why did you accelerate? No, there's no need for you to accelerate hard. You're doing things that are really not going to help you. Mirrors, just ease off, signal, and that's it. And now you can accelerate because it's open roads, it's clear, you're strengthened. Change your gears accordingly. You're veering out into the bus lane, you're veering into the bus lane. We can't veer into the bus lane. It's a bus lane camera will give you a ticket. Can you see the camera right there at the top? Yeah? Bus lane camera. I'm sure the Pinner Borough will happy to give you a ticket. It's not Hillingdon Borough. What is it? What borough is this? It is Harrow. That's it. Why are we accelerating to that car that's poking out? Another car poking out. Okay, every time you want to accelerate, I want you to tell me why you're accelerating before you accelerate. Why are you accelerating now?
Just to move a bit.
Okay, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I just want to know. Because I want to know what's your thought process when you accelerate, yeah? So right now, should we accelerate a little bit?
Slow down.
Yeah, we'll ease off the accelerate on the bends if needed, yeah? We're already going slow, so that's fine, yeah?
So going to move.
We're going to go straight on second exit. So, are you going to accelerate to the roundabout?
No.
No, so you should ease off, yeah? Pick the right lane for now. Pick the right lane. Careful. Cancel. Okay, back to 1. I'll tell you why the right lane in a minute. I'll tell you why. No, you're not signaling right. You're giving the wrong signal. Alright, okay, cancel signal. Now, the reason why I said right lane there, both lanes went straight on. Cancel signal, both lanes went straight on. What happens, and what I find from local experience is when I get the shooter to go from the left lane to go straight on there, which naturally is a default thing that we should do. A lot of the guys on the right side either don't know or are very aggressive when it comes to exiting together at the same exit. So I find it's just easier to be in the right lane and then not deal with aggressive drivers who end up sort of getting really uncomfortably close to us, who either don't realize that we can actually go straight on from the left lane. And so that's the reason why I say right lane probably appropriate for that particular entrance to that roundabout. Again, if you've watched the video,
That is before Cherry Court.
yeah, you will see what I mean. So just watch the video back, okay? But otherwise, both lanes technically are legal and appropriate to do it from. And I have got students to do it from the left lane as well. guy behind you is quite an aggressive driver, and at that moment was actually trying to overtake you, but I think you've just moved over just about in time. But anyway, roundabouts coming up, further up. Do you remember the double mini roundabout, the married one?
Yeah.
Okay, I've asked you previously in previous times to go straight on and left, and this is the one that's caused issues for us as well as other students. Okay, this is the one that everyone catches out. A lot of other students from other instructors as well, who've unfortunately may fail their test because of this roundabout. Now, again, you're accelerating a fair bit here, which is fine because it's a wide road and wide lane. But think about what you're coming up to. All right, we want to go straight on and left at the roundabout. Think about what you remember. See if you can do it appropriately, safely. Okay, it's not about going the right. It's not about going out to our destination. It's about getting there safely and appropriately. It's not about getting the directions right necessarily.
So I go roundabout straight ahead, yeah?
And then roundabout left.
Okay.
Do you remember how to do this?
So I go right.
Now,
I go left and then left.
Left lane to go straight,
Yeah.
left lane to go left. Left lane to go straight, left lane to go left. Left lane to go straight, left lane to go left. Try to repeat that as you get closer to the roundabout, yeah? So start repeating that in a moment, yeah? Start repeating that now, yeah? So repeat what you're saying.
Left lane to go straight.
Yeah, left lane to go straight.
To exit.
It's okay, so repeat again.
Left lane to go straight.
Believe what you're saying though.
Yeah.
Apply what you're saying. Are you applying it?
No.
So apply it then. Come on, why have you not applied it? Okay, I have to force you to apply. Cancel signal. Cancel. Stay in your lane. What was the direction?
Straight.
Left lane to go left, and then left lane to go
straight.
So go straight. So we've gone straight. This is straight. Left lane to go.
Left.
There you go. But you was delaying yourself, yeah? You wasn't going to go over, yeah? I had to sort of force you to go over, yeah? So you need to apply what you're saying, yeah? Because you're saying it, but you're not doing nothing, yeah? You're not doing it, yeah? A lot of students, yeah? Left lane to go left lane to go straight, left lane to go left, yeah? Because how many lanes were there to go straight on for the first roundabout?
Just two. Yeah.
But if you stick to the right one, it's not going to take you where you need to go, yeah? It's not gonna. It will take you to the right side, and you're gonna try to move over. And how many lanes went left for the second roundabout?
2.
No.
Was it?
How many lanes went left at the second roundabout? Like, not the
Just
roundabout.
one. Just one.
So you can't go left from the right lane for the. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's not gonna be possible. It physically won't be possible. Try to remember that, because these are key things to remember. Very important key things to remember. Alright, let's check out the other double ring roundabout in the area.
Nice houses.
Yeah. This is the road that we call Forest Road. Further up, it looks fairly foresty. But to be honest, we've had other roads that look very foresty as well. Now, this road, at some points, when it gets to 30, when the road changes to 30 miles an hour, it has double bends of 20, yeah? So meaning the maximum speed limit is 20. Slow it down a little bit, yeah? Oncoming car, you've got a lot of space on your left-hand side. Okay, be careful, be careful of the bump. Don't rush it. Don't rush into speed bump. Just take your time, don't rush yourself. Take it easy on the bumps, come on. Yeah. Okay, so Flav, I do want to do the other roundabouts, but I want to also do this while we're here.
Yeah.
So, especially the divorce one. Do you remember? We did the married one, right?
That's a married one.
That was the married one.
Yeah.
We're going to come up to the divorce one later. But first, can we take this left over here?